Hi Igor, how are you? Do you want to know what did I do today? No, por favor. Nice.
Well, they brush your teeth, and it looks like they're torturing you, but it's not like that. Today, I went to the symposium organized by the UNICOP. It was an international intercollegiate of research and social projection. It had an academic dialogue about the artificial intelligence and the sustainability development goals, and that's very interesting. So the symposium started at 8 a.m. and one of the main hosts proposed such a dynamic activity, which it was kind of like a quizzes, and the whole auditorium could participate. And he made us questions for us to get to understand the context of the symposium. It included questions such as AI and the Sustainable Development Goals. And then the first talk started. It was from a really nice guy from Ecuador, and the topic was AI for work and education. He mentions that it's so important to use AI in this time, but he says that we don't know how to appropriately ask for things to the AI, so the AI won't answer us appropriately. Then the next talk was from a girl from Peru. She mentions that they have been doing a long research and a long investigation that shows that to use AI and the Sustainable Development Goals in a small country in Peru that just dedicated to the agriculture shows such a better improvement and good changes because this is such a helpful tool that they never thought it would be so useful in the agriculture industry. Then the next talk I assisted to, it was also from a guy from Peru, and he was telling us a story about how a city and a whole business in Peru could improve thanks to the AI to help them with the advertisement of their products and their services. The next talk I went to was from my teacher Nestor Gutierrez, and it was an investigation called The Best Investment Decision. He said that he has been asking to the people in the university what do they think is the best thing to invest right now. Some people told him to invest buying a taxi, other people told him to buy a car and put it on Uber, other people told him to buy a truck, other people said that the best was to buy an apartment or a house and rent it, and other people said that you should buy bonus or assets or invest in the banks. And he says that it all depends on how much knowledge you have on the thing you are about to invest. The last talk I went to was from a really nice lady, and she was there to tell us the 10 topics that will mark the international agenda. She said that this was released the first month of this year, and what they do is to tell what they think it will become reality in the whole year. She explained to us the 10 topics, and she said, such as the lack of peace that there is going to be due to a lot of conflicts, and then she explained the tariff war that Trump is doing right now and his problems with China. And she also talked about immigration, the lack of respect between the human being, that there is no equality between women and men still to this day. And it really comproves that everything that they told in January, today in May, is becoming sadly reality, and that the people and the countries are not including such an important thing like the Sustainable Development Goals. So that was it, Igor. I went to those interesting talks, and you know what? I think the countries should really be caring more about the sustainable development goals, and that we should really start to know and investigate how to appropriately use AI. And that was everything. Thanks.